Hello and welcome to this video about the Khejarli Massacre, a tragic event that took place in the year 1730 in the small village of Khejarli, located in the state of Rajasthan in India. The village of Khejarli has a long history of living in harmony with the natural world. The people of the village rely on the earth to provide for their every need, and they have a deep connection to the land and the natural resources that sustain them. The villagers consider the grove of sacred trees that sits at the heart of their community to be an integral part of their ecosystem, providing shade, shelter, and a source of spiritual and cultural significance. But in the late 1700s, as the state government of Rajasthan began to see the land surrounding the village as a potential source of development and progress. They had plans to clear the land, including the grove of sacred trees, in order to make way for new industries and infrastructure. This decision was met with strong resistance from the villagers, who knew that the destruction of the grove of trees would have a devastating impact on their way of life. The villagers relied on the grove of trees for many things. They used the branches to create shelter and shade from the hot sun, and they collected the leaves to use as livestock feed. The trees were also a source of spiritual and cultural significance, with the villagers performing rituals and ceremonies beneath their branches. The loss of the grove of trees would not only have a practical impact on the villagers' way of life, but it would also be a blow to their spiritual and cultural traditions. A group of environmentalists emerged, led by a brave woman named Amrita Devi, to fight for the preservation of the trees and the natural environment. Amrita Devi was a leader among the villagers, respected for her wisdom, her compassion, and her determination to protect the land. She and the other environmentalists knew that their efforts to protect the trees would not be easy. They were up against a government that was determined to push through its development plans, no matter the cost. But the environmentalists were not deterred. They organized protests and boycotts, they wrote letters and petitioned their elected officials, and they spoke out at every opportunity to raise awareness about the importance of preserving the natural environment. They knew that their efforts might not yield immediate results, but they were willing to keep fighting for the long term. On 6th September 1730, the environmentalists took their efforts to a new level. They set out on a march to the grove of trees to make a stand. As they walked through the dry, arid landscape of Rajasthan, they were joined by more and more villagers, all of them united in their cause. When they reached the grove of trees, they were confronted by a group of hired thugs who had been sent to clear the land for development. A tense standoff ensued, with the environmentalists refusing to back down and the thugs threatening violence. In the face of overwhelming odds, Amrita Devi stepped forward to confront the thugs. She knew that the trees were more than just a source of shade and shelter, they were a symbol of the villagers' way of life and a vital part of the ecosystem. Amrita Devi was willing to give her own life to protect the trees, and as she stepped forward, she inspired the other environmentalists to do the same. One by one, 363 protesters stepped forward to join Amrita Devi, offering their own lives in defense of the trees. In the end, all of them were martyred, their bodies left to rot beneath the branches of the sacred grove. The Khejarli Massacre stands as a testament to the power of environmental activism and the willingness of ordinary people to stand up for what they believe in. It is a tragedy that serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our natural resources and the need to find a balance between development and conservation. The grove of trees at Khejarli is now a memorial to the brave environmentalists who gave their lives to protect the land. It is a reminder of the sacrifices that were made in the name of environmental conservation and a symbol of the ongoing fight to protect the earth. The tragedy at Khejarli is a reminder of the power of one person to make a difference. Amrita Devi and the other environmentalists who gave their lives to protect the trees at Khejarli stand as an inspiration to all of us. They remind us that we have the power to make a difference and that our actions, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on the world around us. But the story of Khejarli does not end with the massacre. In the years that followed, the villagers continued to fight for the preservation of the grove of trees. They worked with local and national organizations to raise awareness about their cause, and they sought legal remedies to protect their land. And in the end, their efforts paid off. In the year 2000, the state government of Rajasthan declared the grove of trees at Khejarli to be a protected area, safeguarding it for future generations. The villagers had finally achieved victory, and the trees that had once seemed doomed were now protected for eternity. I hope this video has helped you to learn more about the Khejarli massacre and the importance of environmental activism. The story of Amrita Devi and the other environmentalists who gave their lives to protect the trees at Khejarli is a reminder of the power of ordinary people to make a difference. It is a story that should inspire us all to speak up for what we believe in and to never give up on our dreams, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Thank you for watching.